everybody, and welcome back to this game called The Terrible Old Man. So Angelo, where are we going to blow this joint? I say we head out tomorrow. It's a few hours drive to Boston. How long we're staying there for? Oh, I'd say just a night. We gotta keep moving. And then we head back to Arkham. That's right. I've been talking to a guy up there who might be able to get us some action, you know. Say, speaking of action, look at the dame over there. She's got something going on, doesn't she? Incredible. Zaynek, why don't you get your pacey ass over there and give her your best line? Maybe I will. And get us some beers while you're at it. You've still got some cash from the old broad the other night. Yeah, I got a few bucks left. I don't have a dime. Hell, that woman was so old she couldn't even get out of the house to spend her godforsaken dollars. Better old Manuel here spends it on hoochie and let it sit there gathering dust for another 2 years before she bites it. Damn right. Well then, get us some beers, boy. Okay, so the game begins. Left click to interact, right click to observe. For inventory and settings, move cursor to the side screen. They got a decent selection here, so good. Hooch. He's gonna kick our asses out of the door if I start helping myself as much as I would like to. I don't want to look outside. We tried to decorate this dump with some old prints. I'm assuming this is the woman they were talking about. This one mighty fine looking broad. What she's doing in this bit of a town, I don't know. Say there, miss, can I have a word with you? Leave me alone, greaseball. Hey, no need for that kind of language, lady. I'm merely trying to conversate. Go conversate elsewhere, maybe to your mother. Struck out again, Zanuck. Suit yourself? Okay, not interested. Silva, maybe. There's nothing interesting here, just dusty pictures of local goons. I want to enjoy small talk with the locals of this port. Hey Manuel. Yeah. What else do you think of Kingsport? It's too close to the sea for my taste. Girls following up my jacket. I do not want this. What else shall we do tonight? Let's see where the evening takes us. If I had some dough left, I feel we could paint the town, Zanuck. I can't help but feel we went a bit far last few nights. I've pissed away 100 bucks. You guys need to be extra more careful. Invest your money, buy suits. And that little hat too? Hey, you stop ragging on my hat, okay? This is a finely crafted piece made by the best hat shop in all of Boston. Go on, Zanuck. Get him talking about his hat again. Or screw the both of you. You looking forward to Boston? It will be nice to have a rest before we go on to Innsmouth. I agree. Later? Yeah. talking about Ricky. Ricky? Go get the beers, Zanuck. Yeah, where do I get the beers from? Cash to the barman. $2 right here. 3 beers coming up. Gosh darn it. The barrel is dry. I'm gonna have to go roll up a new one. Sit tight. Eating his dinner yet? I swear we sat a whole chocolate cake in front of his face and he didn't so much as blink. The boy's been affected. You taken him to Doc Reeves, he'll get to the bottom of it. Well, he's only been acting strange since his run-in with that old fella the other night. I shouldn't let the boy out so late. What happened? You know, that very old man, a former sea captain of some sort. You see him around town, pays for his groceries in golden doubloons. I've heard about him. Yeah, feeble and ancient. I heard he talks to bottles he has lined up on a table inside his house. Calls them names like Spanish Joe and Mate Ellis. It's if he is speaking to his old crew. Yeah, most peculiar chap. Best avoided, I think. No need to upset such folk. Something you need to teach a bit of respect. So what happened was, Dickie threw a stone at his window, you see. And the old man caught him in the act, gave him a good talking to, I bet. Dickie won't talk about what exactly happened. Oh dear. He's a stupid boy. You go around throwing stones through old folks' windows and, well, they aren't going to be happy, no matter how feeble they are. I've told him he's not leaving the house for a month, apart from going to his lessons. He must be quite a scary sight for a young lad to face. Fancy that using gold coins for currency. The man must be sitting on a fortune. Tell me about it. I've heard he captained clipper ships in the East, uncountable years back, and brought back untold treasures. Sorry about the wait. Here's your beers. Thanks. Boys, you're not gonna believe it. You got a date with that broad? He wishes. I think we got ourselves a job tonight. Well, spit it out then. I heard those two chaps speaking about the crazy old man who lives in town. So rich he pays for things with gold doubloons. Heck. Gold doubloons? Yeah, he's got a room in his house where he stands there talking to bottles. A rich and senile old fart. Haha, sounds like a cinch. Let's get it in there tonight and see what he's got to offer. Oh boy, this should be fun. Where's the old man's house then? I don't know, they didn't say. Find out, Zach. Find out and we may find riches tonight. Say fellas, what was that you guys were saying about an old man around these parts? What's it to you, stranger? Oh, I just overheard your story. He sounds like a character. Indeed he is. He shuffles about with his cane, dropping gold all over the show. Where does this old man live? His house is along the coast, a crumbling ancient pile it is too. One of the oldest houses in Kingsport, I'd venture. What's the address? Oh, you're thinking of visiting him, are you? Why on earth would you want to see him for? A treasure hunter, are you? Oh, yes. Get out of here, you bum. We don't want no thieves thinking about town. Yeah, get out of here before I get the town guard. No, I mean, well, yes, I appreciate treasures like every other man out there. I have no intention of robbing the old goat. Well then why do you want to know his address? Why should we trust you outsiders? We are a traveling salesman. We wish to interview him for a local paper. We are his long-lost relatives. We found something that belongs to him and wish to return it. We are from the tax department. Well, looks like we are not so nice people. Interview. We wish to interview him for the local paper. Oh yes, what's the name of the local paper then? The Telegraph. Wrong. You, sir, are a pathological liar. How was I supposed to know? The Kingsport Bugle. That's how. Hello again. Oh, I suppose you still want his address. How do we know we can trust you outsider? We wish to interview him for the local paper. Oh yes, what's the name of the local paper then? The Kingsport Bugle. That old rag hasn't been printed for years. Lies, lies, and more lies. What? It looks like lying isn't our best suit. Pun intended. If we were his lost relatives, we would at least know his address, I think. We're from the tax department. We found something that belongs to him. Traveling salesman. Oh yes, what are you selling? Shoes. Can we have a look at them? I need some new shoes. Sure thing, I'm wearing them right now. You're wearing your stock? What a better way to advertise. I got boxes of them out in the car. Hey, those shoes look very worn. You're full of it, stranger. Lies, lies, lies. Okay. We are from the tax department. Then surely we would have his address on file. Get lost. We're his long-lost relatives. You expect us to believe that? You are clearly not of King Sports stock. Do you know anything about a rich old man who lives in town? Oh, you are back again. Don Juan doesn't stop trying tonight, does he? I'm a very persistent man, ma'am. I don't know the old man. You're lying. Everybody must know him. Leave me alone. Carcass. Some news clippings about an incident at the local port, the Kingsport Bugle. Okay. A local Kingsport fisherman. Did some old postal cards, but in frames. Just those two old pictures. I got a job to do first. I'm already dreaming of spending cold blue in Sonic. What are you gonna buy in my new? A dog, one of them real fancy ones, gonna name him Jackson. Got the address yet? I'm working on it. Do you know about a rich old man who lives in town? Can't say I do, you must. I don't gossip about locals, sir. This is a respectable town. What can you tell about those two guys at the bar? Harry, right here. Minding your own business, stranger. What he said? What can you tell me about that broad over there? She's in here working all the time. Doesn't look like she's up to much. What's her line of work? Why don't you ask her yourself later? Let me know when you want those drinks refilled. Yeah, what are you working on apart from looking pretty? Well, I might not look busy, but my job requires a lot of thinking. Yeah, what is your vocation? I'm a journalist. Whoa, a big shot. Why am I talking to you? Say, you write on for the paper? Yes, the Kingsport Daily Star. Interesting. Now get lost before I write an article about outsiders pestering local women in bars. Okay, put your knickers back on, lady. Looks like we've got ourselves a new line. Hello again. Okay. We wish to interview him for the local paper. I guess what's the name of the local paper then? The Kingsport Daily Star. I got mixed up before. We are from the Kingsport Daily Star. Nonsense. It's the truth. We're journalists from Boston. We do freelance work. It sounds like the old man could give us some great story. Imagine the tales he must have. Tales of exploration, treasure, and chivalry. You know what? Go ahead. I don't really believe you, but this is getting annoying now. The old man lives up on the water street. His property backs onto Ship Street near the shore. Outside his home are curious foreign standing stones and unmistakable sight. Thanks, I appreciate it. Fellas, I got the address. Good work, Zanny boy. Where is it at? Back entrance in the Ship Street, by the harbor. Hey, we passed that street on the way here. It's just a few blocks away. Zanuck, you take the car, Silva, and I will go on foot and meet you at the place. It's better if we are out separately. Nice plan. Let's go, boys. There's treasure to be had. So the three men venture out. Later that evening. Alright, we're all here. What's the plan, boss? Silva, you and I are going through this here gate. Zanuck, you stay on watch. Okay. Before we do anything, though, it looks like there's a light on up there. Zanuck, can you have a better look? We gotta make sure he ain't watching us. It's too far away. I ain't climbing up there. It's not time to go yet. What do you want me to do? When we get a closer look at that window, we need to double check what we're dealing with. The old man might have a shotgun fixed on us right now, for all we know. I'm not messing with the gate until we're set to go. Where do you think those standing stones are from? Beats me, they give me the creeps. What do you think of this place? Well, the house looks like it's seen better days. Hey, let's jab. Get to work, Sonic. It's not time to go out. The trunk is locked by a solitary padlock. It doesn't fit. This key is just for the ignition. Say, Ricky, you don't have the key for the trunk on you, do you? No, I don't. Don't tell me you've lost the key, Sonic. No. Do you have the key for the trunk? Oh, I do. Here you go. Thanks. Okay, a good robber always comes prepared. We got a spyglass, a crowbar, and some masks. The old man is watching us. I should use that on the trunk. He's in there. The silly old fool looks like the easiest target we've ever had. Good work, Zanik. He really is talking to a bunch of old bottoms. As long as we are quiet out here, he shouldn't notice us. He's engrossed in his queer little pursuits. Pathetic. You got our masks then? Yes, I do. Here's masks. Okay, get that gate open. We're in. Towards that. Okay, Silva, let's go in. How are we gonna play it, boss? The old sea dog might not be too loquacious concerning his treasures. We may need to make him talk. That's if the gold is even hidden. If he is as senile as we suspect, he may have stacks of it piled up all around. Don't go too hard on the old goat. We'll do what we need to do. The screams of an old man can be easily muffled. Silva, you've hit the nail on the head. Zanik, wait for us in the car. We should be back in an hour, at the most. Sounds like a plan, Ricky. Remember, be gentle. I feel like something ominous is about to happen. 1 hour later. What the hell is taking them so long? What's happened? They better not have knocked the old fellow off. I told them, I said don't go too hard on the old goat. Here they come.
Little things make considerable excitement in little towns, which is the reason that Kingsport people talked all that spring and summer about the three unidentifiable bodies, horribly slashed as with many cutlasses, and horribly mangled as by the tread of many cruel boot heels which the tide washed in. And some people even spoke of things as trivial as the deserted motor car found on Ship Street, or certain especially inhuman cries, probably of a stray animal or migratory bird, heard in the night by wakeful citizens. But in this idle village gossip, the terrible old man took no interest at all. He was by nature reserved, and when one is aged and feeble, one's reserve is doubly strong. Besides, so ancient a sea captain must have witnessed scores of things much more stirring in the far-off days of his unremembered youth.
The end. Well, this was the terrible old man. You know, I kind of did like this game. The style of the art style was nice, the eerie atmosphere. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. By the way, if anything, I think we are the terrible old men. We're the ones who were robbing him. He was just in his home talking to his balls. Anyway, bye-bye.